Hello, girls. Thank you. Good morning once again, beta.
Good
Good
morning, ma'am.
morning, ma'am.
So we continue with lesson number 17, forest. I hope you don't have any problems so far in understanding this chapter. Yes, girls.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any problem?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So we had finished this slide. I hope how this oxygen is cycle and the carbon dioxide cycle goes during daytime and during nighttime. Can you explain in short? Any one of you, beta? Can anyone explain?
Ma'am, please repeat the question.
I asked you that this slide we had already finished.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I want you to repeat what exactly we did in this slide. What happened in the daytime and what happened in the night time. Can
In
you explain?
daytime, the photosynthesis is occurred,
Okay. So
and in
photosynthesis
nighttime,
occurs. So what is
respiration.
given on beta? Yeah. At night, respiration. So in the daytime, respiration also occurs. That also I told you. Listen. So during daytime, both are happening, photosynthesis as well as respiration. But photosynthesis is more than respiration, so we cannot find out or we cannot say that respiration is also going on. Intensity, because if it does not respire, it will die. Respiration is a must. But the process of photosynthesis is more, is maximum. So we cannot see actual the respiration happening. You got my point? So release of oxygen is more than absorption of oxygen during daytime. Do you understand? But
Yes, ma'am.
during nighttime there is no photosynthesis. So we can see that absorption of oxygen is more than release of oxygen. You understand? Because only respiration is happening during daytime. All of you understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Then breathing process, like we are also respiring better. Animals are also respiring. What is the respiration better? Respiration is a process by which we take oxygen and give out carbon dioxide, isn't it better? It is happening throughout. We are doing, animals are doing, plants are doing, day and night. Every time it is doing. But the only difference is that during daytime, the plant, not animal, not human being, only the plant is releasing oxygen. That's it. You should, I hope you have understood. Have you understood
Yes,
the
ma'am.
process? Okay. Same thing, balance of oxygen and carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Please continue, better. And make it fast, okay, beta?
Balance of oxygen and carbon dioxide in atmosphere. During respiration, plants and animals take in oxygen and release carbon dioxide during photosynthesis. Plants take in carbon dioxide and release oxygen. So plants help to maintain the oxygen and carbon dioxide balance in the atmosphere. This is why forests are called green lungs.
Understood why forests are called green lungs, beta? Because
Yes.
Yes,
respiration is
ma'am.
what? What is respiration? Plants and animals both. They are taking in oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide. But in photosynthesis, plants take in carbon dioxide and release oxygen. So plants is the one which is maintaining the oxygen and carbon dioxide balance in the atmosphere. We are not doing it, remember. And that's why we should be careful in treating plants. We are cutting trees, remember that. We should not be doing that. Because if there are no trees, then there will be no balance of carbon dioxide and oxygen in the atmosphere. And then we will get lost, we may die. Because if the carbon dioxide increases in the atmosphere, we will not be able to live, we will die. And plants are the only, trees are the only organism which is maintaining the balance of oxygen and carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Do you know that?
Yes,
Nothing
ma'am.
else maintains except plants. And how are we treating plants? You know that. Should we do that, beta?
Yes.
Because if there are plants, then we are there. If there are no plants, even we are not there. The nature will remove us. Understood, beta? And look over here. See, this is how. What are we doing? We are animals. You know that? In literal sense, we are animals. We are only using the nature, but not giving them anything back. So what are we giving? We are giving carbon dioxide, isn't it?
Yes.
And what plant is giving? Oxygen to us.
Oxygen.
And what are we doing to plants? We are cutting them. We are killing them, isn't it?
Yes.
Should we do that, beta?
No.
That is what I'm trying to make things understandable to all of you. So we are asking for trouble actually by our behavior. Hope things are quite clear now. What we should do in future?
Yes.
Yes, please read.
Production of oxygen. During photosynthesis process, forests release oxygen, a very important gas for human survival, thereby are called as lungs of earth.
Again, the same thing, but in a different manner. See. See, these are trees. This is forest. What is falling down? Litter. What is litter? The leaves. The dried leaves are falling down. Okay. Then it decomposes. Yes or no?
Yes.
From decomposition, what we get? Organic matter. Yes or no, beta?
Yes.
Okay. This organic matter is taken up by nutrient as nutrient by plants to grow. This cycle is made. Yes. Did you understand or not?
It is breaking.
Hello. Now, is it okay?
Yes. No, ma'am. Still is.
Okay. Listen,
Yes, your voice is
can you
breaking,
do
Supriya
it
ma'am.
for everybody? You cannot hear me properly?
No, there's
Now what do I
breaking,
do, ma'am?
uh, try to, disconnect and join again.
Okay, fine. Is it okay now?
Yes,
Hello,
ma'am.
is it okay now?
Yes, yes, yes,
Is
yes,
it okay? Okay, it comes for
yes.
some time, I think. Then it
Even
becomes okay.
Sunny sir had some problem today.
Okay, fine. Is it fine
Maybe,
now? Can I continue?
yeah, yes, 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 yes.
Okay, fine. So this minerals, which is in the form of organic matter, it is going down. That process is called as leaching. What it is called, beta?
Leaching.
Hello? Leaching. Okay? And these trees, together they form, they're called as biomass. I'm giving you some extra information, beta. This is called as biomass. Okay. One more thing I want to tell you that whenever something is dying or decomposition, what is released? Carbon dioxide. What is released, beta? When anything is
Carbon.
decaying, if anything is dying, which gas is released? Carbon dioxide is released. Is it clear? This is how the cycle. You can see this cycle. It goes down in the soil and again it comes out from the soil. So this is how the carbon dioxide cycle takes place in the atmosphere and in the earth. Do you get me? You don't have to learn anything. You just understand what I'm trying to say. Yes, children? It's not in a book. I'm giving you extra information. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Hello? Okay. So above the
Okay.
ground, this is it and this is below the ground. You should have an idea what exactly is happening. Okay, beta? Fine. Now you can see the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Can you see this?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Now this carbon dioxide is used in photosynthesis. Can you see this? And
Yes.
what they make? Food, that is carbohydrates. And when the plant is respiring, what is released? Carbon is released in the form of carbon dioxide. Yes or no? In
Yes.
respiration, carbon dioxide is released. Okay. Now this plant is eaten by animals. You know that?
Yes.
Yes. And when they are respiring, carbon dioxide is released. Even the plant is released. See, you can see this arrow and you can see this arrow. Both the arrow are respiration. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, fine. Also, we have vehicles. Can you see this? Vehicles, cars.
Mm.
Yes. So they are using fuels, fossil fuels in the form of petrol, diesel, natural gas. Yes or no? When we are
Yes.
burning it, when we are burning to make it run on the road, what is released? Carbon dioxide. You got it now? And this is how it is coming in the atmosphere. Any problem?
No.
No.
Okay, beta. You understood how carbon dioxide is released in the atmosphere? One by plant respiration and animal respiration, right? Yes, beta? And the other by burning fossil fuel. And we are getting carbon dioxide when we are running cars, trucks, and other vehicles on the road. Any problem?
No, ma'am.
Okay? Also, under the ground, you see, whenever any material is decaying or decomposing, what is released? Carbon dioxide is released. Okay? So, whenever any plants which is decaying, what gas is released with the carbon dioxide? So, above the ground, we can see the release of carbon dioxide. Under the ground, also, we can see the release of carbon dioxide. Is it understandable to you? Yes, beta? Hello? Girls, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay.
Yes,
Have you
ma'am.
understood above the ground and below the ground what is happening? How carbon dioxide is released?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay. Something more to learn, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Now the excessive function of exactly giving extra. Please read it up.
Ma'am, can I read?
Okay. Right.
Accessory function. Forest provides
Aesthetics. Aesthetics.
aesthetic, aesthetics habit to various flora
Habitat.
and
Beta. Habitat.
habitat to various flora and
Flora.
fauna,
Flora. Flora.
flora and fauna.
Fauna.
Besides that, it also has a
Huh.
recreational
Recreational value. Recreational.
value.
Read with me better. Read with me again.
Re-
Recreational.
recreation value.
This is giving us aesthetic, that is pretty. You get it. And also a place for flowers and animals to live in. That is called as habitat. Also, it has got a recreation value. That means if you want to have watching or going to forest for hobby, it makes you happy. That is called as recreation.
Your voice is breaking.
You can go for trekking. Go. Hello.
Yes, again something
Okay.
wrong with your voice, not coming properly.
Just a minute. I think I better change my place.
Maybe.
Now, ma'am. Now
Yeah, now it's better.
is better. Okay, fine.
Mm.
I change my place. Okay, is it okay? They just inform me whenever it's breaking, ma'am, so I
Yes,
can do
yes,
something
yes.
about it.
Okay, okay.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Fine. You can see, girls, you can see over here, see so many beautiful flowers, butterflies,
Yes.
animals, see, orchids. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's beautiful to watch. What do you say? So this is all. It gives you peace. It gives you recreational value. These are the accessory functions. Okay. Now we will see what are the importance of the forest. Please read, Vita.
Ma'am, can I read?
So, Vita. Hello.
Ecological importance or uses of forest. Regulation of global climate and temperature. Forests play a
Crucial.
crucial crucial role in regulation of global climate and temperature as forests cover absorb the solar radiations that would otherwise be reflected back into the atmosphere by the bare surface of the earth. Transpiration of plants increases the atmosphere humidity, which affects the rainfall, cools the
Atmosphere.
atmosphere, and thus regulate the
Logical.
hydrological cycle.
Cycle, fine, good. Now we'll see how forest is helping us to regulate our climate, that means the temperature. Okay, beta? Now we know that forest is playing a very important role in regulating, in controlling, in modulating the global climate. What is the meaning of global climate, beta? The world climate. Okay? What is global climate, beta? The
World
climate of the world. The climate of the world. And also temperature. Why? Because we know that the forest cover, or we call it as canopy. What is forest cover? Hello, girls.
solar
Hello.
radiation.
Now, it is absorbing the sunlight, that is solar radiation. And if it does not absorb better, then do you think what is going to happen? The rays which is falling on the earth will be reflected back, and the temperature, the atmosphere temperature will increase so much that it will be unfit for us to survive. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Do
Yes,
you
ma'am.
understand? And
Yes.
what these trees are doing? They are absorbing all the sun rays and making a pleasant condition, making a temperature, a conducive temperature so that all of us can survive. If there would not have been any forest, can you imagine what would have happened? It would have been an unfit place for us to live. Got my point?
Yes.
Also, along with absorption, plants are transpiring. You know what is called transpiration, beta? Okay, I will ask you. Uh, you put what you have got a vegetable counter in your fridge, isn't it, beta? Where you put vegetables in the fridge?
Yes.
You've got a vegetable container, isn't it, beta? Observe
Yes.
today that when you take out the vegetable from the polythene sheet, the polythene sheet has got lots of water.
Yes.
Yes, why? Can anyone tell me? Because it is loss of water by the leaves. Got my point? Hello? The
Yes, ma'am.
vegetables are losing water through stomata from the leaves. You understand? Now, what is this? This is excess loss of water. Any water which is in excess in the plant body is let out by the leaves through the stomata. Do you understand, beta? This
Yes.
process, this phenomena is called as transpiration. What it is called, beta?
Transpiration.
So what stomata is doing? Stomata is doing two functions. One is photosynthesis. You agree, beta?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
And second is transpiration. Now, in photosynthesis, you know that it is taking in carbon dioxide and is giving out oxygen for us to breathe. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
And second is that whenever you sit under a tree in summer, you feel a cool breeze. Don't you feel that? Because of
Yes.
transpiration. Because of transpiration. Because when the leaves are letting out that extra water, due to the breeze, you feel that cold, you feel that cool breeze onto you and you feel very pleasant, even in the afternoon summer. You understand?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes? Okay. So what it is doing, this transpiration is cooling the atmosphere because it is letting out the moisture or the water vapor, increasing the humidity and helps in regulating the water cycle. What is hydrological cycle, beta? It is water cycle. What it is called as?
Water cycle.
Water cycle. All of you understood?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
So I think you learned about transpiration for the first time. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, fine. What else forest does? Let's see. Read better.
Reduction of global warming. The main greenhouse gas carbon dioxide carbon dioxide is used by forest for photosynthesis process. The forest act as a
Sink, sink.
sink for carbon dioxide, thereby reducing the greenhouse effect due to the carbon dioxide.
Okay. Now we know that, what is global warming? Global warming is the increase of temperature of the atmosphere. You agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now this increase of temperature is directly related to the amount of carbon dioxide present in the atmosphere. This also you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So what is the gas? Carbon dioxide. What is the greenhouse gas, beta?
Carbon dioxide.
Now who uses carbon dioxide in nature? Trees, forests. Yes.
Forest.
For what? For photosynthesis. Understood or not?
Yes.
So what this forest is becoming? Forest becomes a sink for carbon dioxide. That means it is absorbing carbon dioxide. What sink does? Sink absorbs everything, isn't it? It collects. So what forest is doing? Forest is collecting carbon dioxide from all over the world and absorbing. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
So what is doing? It is reducing the amount of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Yes?
Yes.
Simple. So it is regulating the global gas. Yes? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So global warming is reduced. Can you hear
Yes.
me? Global warming is reduced, isn't it? Global warming is due to carbon dioxide. When forest is consuming so much of carbon dioxide, obviously the level of carbon dioxide comes down. When the level of carbon dioxide comes down, global warming also comes down. It's all directly proportional to each other. What do you say?
Yes, ma'am.
See, this is how the earth has become. Can you imagine? So it needs help. Got my point? It is burning. The earth is burning. Okay. What else the forest does? Let's see.
Ma'am,
Read
can
better.
I read?
Yes, better.
Conservation of soil. They prevent soil erosion by binding the soil particles tightly in their roots. They also reduce the velocity of wind and rain, which are chief agents causing erosion.
Fine. So what is soil doing? I mean, not soil. What is plant doing? Now, this has got roots, right? So obviously, the soil is bound. Okay. Now, this is one, and there is another soil which does not have any vegetation. Now, tell me, if I pour water, where the water will go and where the water will flow? Can you tell me? A or B? Where the water will flow? Hello? Can you hear me better?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So if I put water over here, if I put water here, where the water will go under the earth? In A or B?
A.
Hello? Water will go in A. Did you understand what I have asked you?
Ma'am, please repeat the question.
I said, say I pour water here. I've shown the arrow better. Can you see the arrow? I'm putting water over here. In A there is no vegetation. In B there is vegetation. Where will the water go?
B. B.
B. Obviously it will go under because the root is absorbing the water. Here there is no root. Water will flow. It will not go under, but it will flow. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now you understood? So what is root doing? Root is binding the soil. What is root doing? It is binding the soil together. You understand? It is not loose. Here it is loose. Here it is loose. And here it is bound. Understood better? Understood?
Yes,
This
ma'am.
is what, yes, this is what roots does. It is holding the soil particles together, so there is no soil erosion. The wind or water does not take the soil away. Also, now there are so many trees. Okay? I've made trees, I've kept these trees in line, one line. Now it can reduce the velocity of wind. Do you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
And also it can reduce the velocity of water. Yes or no?
Yes.
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 So the soil erosion will be reduced. Yes.
Yes.
Now if there is nothing, it's just only land, only soil, and you get the air and you get the water, what will happen? Soil erosion? It is naked. The soil is naked. There will be soil erosion. You agree?
Yes, ma'am.
So what forest is doing? Forest is conserving the soil. What is forest doing, beta? See, this is how it is doing.
Conserving
Forest
soil.
is conserving the soil. There is no soil erosion when there is forest. You got understood, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Because it is holding the soil together very strongly, and it is not loose for it to be eroded either by wind or water. Is it clear?
Yes. Yes.
Also, what it does, it improves the fertility of soil. Let's see how it does. Please read better.
Can I read? Improvement in
Yes, yes. All of you take one by one to read. I've got many slides better. All of you will have chances. Don't worry. Yes, better. Say.
Improvement in fertility of soil. Improvement in fertility.
Improvement in fertility of soil. How does it improve the fertility of soil, better? Read.
The fertility of soil increase due to humus
someone make is noisy.
from
Please, someone put off your mic. Someone's mic is on, maybe. Have a check better. And continue with reading. Make it fast.
the fertility of soil increase due to
Fertility, beta.
fertility of soil increase due to humus
Humans. Due to
human
humus formed by the. It's not humus. It is. You are right. It is humus. You are
humus
absolutely
formed
right. It
by
is humus. Yes, you're right. Humus. It is. Okay. Due to humus
humus
formed by
formed
the
by
decay of forest later. Fine.
decay of forest
एक दिया थे
li-
Later. Okay.
lit-
Look over here. Now this is a tree. Yes. This is a tree. Hello. And the leaves fall. Isn't it? So you can see leaves over here. Can you see the leaves over here, beta? See, all these are leaves. Can you see this? Now this is making humus. What it is making? Please put off your mic. Please put off your mic.
Naini Modesa, mute your mic. Naini Modesa.
Thank you, ma'am. So humus is formed by litter. What are these called as, beta? Litter. Now litter are the fallen leaves, and which forms humus by the decay process done by microorganisms. You understood, beta? Those microorganisms are called as decomposers. What are they called as, beta?
Decompose.
Okay. So what are those decomposer, beta? Bacteria, fungi. You understood?
Yes.
yes
Also, forest helps in control of water flow. Let's see how does it do. Read, beta.
control of water flow. The forest act as giant spongy they slowly
Sponge.
down runoff, absorbing and holding water, the recharge spring streams and groundwater.
Okay. Now, what is forest exactly? It is a sponge. What does sponge do, beta? You know what are the sponges?
Yes,
It absorbs lots of water, isn't it?
Yes.
yes,
It absorbs water, and then when you squeeze, the water is let out. You understood or not? Same
yes,
thing is done by the forest. So what is forest doing? is behaving like a huge sponge which will reduce the runoff. Now, what is called as runoff? I will show you. If the water is flowing like this, okay, beta? Hello, there's a break, and there may be less flow on this side because all the water is being absorbed by the roots. So this is called as runoff. What it is called? The flow on the surface of the land is called as runoff. So it will reduce the runoff. This is one thing. Second thing, how can it reduce the runoff? By absorbing. So obviously it is going down, which is called as infiltration. What it is called as, beta?
Infiltration.
Infiltration. Remember now? Or seepage. Hope you remember what I've taught you earlier.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Thirdly, holding water. Now, when it goes down, the roots, it is holding water. Yes, beta?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes? Okay. So, all of you agree? Whatever has been written is correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, when it holds water, what it is doing? It is recharging springs, streams, and groundwater. Now, when this goes down, it is recharging groundwater. You agree?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. In forest, you know there are lots of springs and streams. What is stream? Stream is a small river. What is stream, beta?
A
I
small
have
river.
taught you. I have taught you. For example, this is a mountain, and this is the ice or the snow. You can say whatever. And then if one portion gets detached and it flows down, it becomes glacier. What it becomes, beta? Glacier. And when the glacier is going down, due to friction, what forms? Stream forms. And all the streams come together and we get river. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
This is how it originates, okay? Understood, beta? So they are
Yes.
controlling the water flow. What are they doing? What is the
Controlling
tree
the
doing?
flow.
It is controlling the water flow. So water is not wasted, beta. Now see, beautiful thing it is. What it is
Can I
giving?
read
It
it?
is also giving, yes, beta. It is also giving a place to live.
Habitat
Please
to
read.
wildlife. They
Yes.
provide the habitat for high wildlife species.
Species. What is
Species.
this? A tortoise, isn't it? A baby tortoise?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, so it gives a place to live. So it's give a huge habitat for varieties of wildlife. Also, there's another function that is absorption of noise. So forest, it absorbs the noise. And that's the reason that wild animals, they don't like noise at all. So if at all you want to take out a man-eater, tiger, or you want that the animals should come out from their hiding, in earlier days, in ancient time, people would beat drums. Remember? They would beat drums so that the animals will come out from their hiding, and then they will kill it. This is what used to be done during earlier time. Okay, let's see what exactly is absorption of noise by forest. Please read, Beta.
Absorption of noise. Forest cover absorbs the noise and helps in preventing noise
So pollution.
pollution.
So what forest is doing is helping in reducing noise pollution. Now here one you can see that this is a car. Okay? Yes, Beta?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And there is a barrier over here. It's getting reflected. It's very far. You can see example one, very far. Look at second. So it's reaching. You can see it's reaching till here. Got it? Now in example two, you can see over here that this is a car again, but there is a forest. Can you see this forest?
Yes.
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 So only 50% is reaching. Can you see there over here? Only 50. Little is reaching the noise. Okay. Now
Yes.
look at example three. We have increased the
Tree.
trees or the forests, less pollution. Hope you understood. So how it is
Yes.
shown? In the first, more noise, maximum noise pollution. Second, little, and third, almost minimum. You understood now?
Yes, ma'am.
What is behaving? This is reducing the noise pollution. You understood now, beta?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Absorption of air pollutants. Please read, beta.
Ma'am, can I read?
Of
Yes,
air
beta.
pollutants. Forests absorb many toxic gases and pollutants and can help in keeping air pure.
So what forest can do? It can absorb many harmful gases. What is toxic gases, beta? Dangerous gases, harmful gases, and also air pollutants, and they can keep the air pure. Can you see this? This is polluted condition. This is pollution. But if we have forests in between, it can reduce the pollution. Okay? Yes. What is economical importance of forest?
Ma'am, can I?
Yes, read it, beta. Give me your name and read it. You're not
Economical
giving the name.
importance.
Sakina Bhimani.
Nayani Mohammed.
So Nayani
Misbah.
Modis. Okay. Nayani Modis, go through.
Economical Economical importance of forest. Timber, wood used for commercial purpose like for making furniture and other items like boats, bridges and other day-to-day uses.
Timber is what?
Fuel wood, the
Just a moment. What is timber? Timber is used for making furniture. You can make boards, you can make bridges, and anything which we are using daily. So it is commercial. That means it is used for business. So timber, in the first, this is log of wood. You can see this is timber. You see this? This is timber. Okay. Next is,
yes,
next is
Fuel wood.
fuel wood.
fuel wood.
The wood is used as fuel for cooking and other purpose by poor people.
Now you can see over here, this is fuel. For they take it to its branches. This is the fuel for wood. Okay. Third,
Raw materials for wood-based industries. Forest provides raw materials for various wood-based industries like paper and pulp, sports goods, furniture, matchbox, etc.
so what else you get from that wood-based industry? There are a lot of industries which are based on forest. What are those? They are paper, pulp, sports goods, like you make bats. Remember that? The cricket bats,
Yes,
the hockey sticks. Hope you understand. So where are they getting from?
yes,
They are getting the raw material from the forest better. Then we have the furniture, then matchboxes. You see these matchboxes? All are
Yes.
made from
Yes.
forest. Got it? Okay. Then,
Ma'am, can I
continue.
read?
Yeah, sure.
Ma'am,
Continue.
ma'am, lecture is over.
Just 1 minute it will take. Finish it, beta.
Food, fruits, roots, leaves of plants and trees, along with the meat of forest animals, provide the food to the tribal people.
Tribal people. So the people who are living in the forest, they are called as tribal people. So we get the fruits, even they eat roots, leaves also, and the meat of the flesh of the forest animals. It gives nutrition or it gives the food to the tribal people. And what are the other products, beta? Miscellaneous products.
miscellaneous
Miscellaneous products.
products
Miscellaneous
like
products like resin, gums, oils,
Please, all of you stop.
provided by forests.
and
Now,
provides
the
light.
other products that is called as miscellaneous products, they are resin, gums, oils, medicines, katha, honey, which is given by the forest. You can see these are the fruits which you get from the forest. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
These are the extra help that you are getting from the forest. Hope the things are clear of today's
Yes,
lecture. Yes, better?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Enjoy and have a good day, better. Enjoy.
Bye, ma'am. Have a nice day.
Sure,
Bye,
sure.
ma'am, and have a nice
Bye,
day.
better. Bye, better.
Bye, ma'am, and have a nice day.
Sure, better. You too have a nice day.